Alrighty guys, how's it going? Hopefully you guys are having a good day today, and we are here for the playthrough of Elden Ring. So, I've played a lot of Elden Ring Night Rain on the channel, and I'll definitely continue to do so, but I thought it'd be a ton of fun to kind of go through the Elden Ring game itself, and do a full playthrough with you guys. So yeah, definitely if you guys have any suggestions on builds or different things I can do in the game, definitely know in the comments below, and yeah, let's just hop right into a new game. Trying to think, do I want to do bleed or do I want to do magic? Hmm. I think we'll do magic. Let's do magic. A golden seed would be really nice. Crimson Amber Medallion's also really good. That's a good talisman.
The fallen leaves tell a story. The great Elden Ring was shattered. In our home, across the fog, the lands between. Now, Queen Marika the Eternal is nowhere to be found. And in the night of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish. Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden Ring. The mad taint of their newfound strength triggered the shattering. A war from which no lord arose. A war leading to abandonment by the greater will. Oh, rise now, ye tarnished, ye dead who yet live. The call of long-lost grace speaks to us all. Horalu, chieftain of the Badlands, the ever-brilliant Gold Mask. Fear, the deathbed companion, the loathsome Dung-Eater, and Sir Gideon Ofnir, the all-knowing. And one other, whom grace would again bless. A tarnished of no renown. Cross the fog to the lands between. To stand before the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord.
So we're officially in the game. Here we go. Okay, I gotta remember how to play this a little bit. I've been playing so much Night Rain that the gameplay style of this one is a little bit different. But some of the mechanics, especially like the enemies, are pretty similar. Okay, and then what do we have? The glintstone arc. Okay, so basically what the recluse has on a regular basis. Okay, I don't think I have enough mana for this. Yeah, I don't have enough mana for this. Okay. Well, sayonara, buddy.
Don't worry, Torrent. Fortune is on his side. We found him here, after all. One of his kind is sure to seek the Elden Ring. Even if it does violate the Golden Order.
Nice. Okay, so now we can heal. Okay, so to kind of introduce you guys, kind of similar to Elden Ring Night Rain, there's Sites of Grace. This is where you can get your health up and recover everything, as well as doing things like there we had a golden seed, so we can add charges to our flasks. And this is where we can also manage them, like increase the amount they heal, make more charges, and allocate where they go for mana and for healing. And then this is also where we can, you know, change our spells out and things like this. Basically, a lot of management comes into the Sites of Grace. Okay, and what I'm doing right now, two-handing and one-handing are both very different. Just because some items, if you don't have enough, you can two-hand them to make it to where you can wield it. And sometimes it makes, like, the damage output and different things different as well. And unfortunately with a staff you can't do a critical back hit, but you can stance break. But I'm not going to worry about that right now. We'll just get through the rest of this because this is the very end of it anyway. There we go. Yeah, now it's time to exit this like sewer area, and we got to get up to our first land area that we got to get to. And the cool part about Elden Ring is that there's so many side paths that you can take that it's really, really cool. So like this right here is just another one that we can go down. And here we go, guys. We're in Limgrave now. So right now, I don't think I'm strong enough to take on the Draconic Tree Sentinel right now, or just the regular Tree Sentinel. So I do actually wait. While I'm here, I might as well allocate the flasks. Yeah, I think that'll be good for now. Okay. This is basically, for you guys who don't know, this is the guy that loves to call us maidenless. So I'm not gonna fight him now. I'll come back when we have the setup that we're gonna use. So you can get some pretty cool stuff like right off the bat if you know where to go. So we're first gonna go get some. We're gonna go get Torrent first. Which, if you guys, for the new people who don't know, Torrent is the horse you can get, the mount in this game. Because yeah, having a ride in this game is definitely going to be easier than just just running the whole time. There we go. And then these allow us to respawn in certain areas. So what we're going to want to do is we actually want to go over here. Avoid this small camp. There is a weapon over here that we can grab, but it's more for melee. Run over here. Gonna get a Lost Grace. And we're gonna rest here.
Greetings, traveler from beyond the fog. I am Melina. I offer you an accord. Have you heard of the Finger Maidens? They serve the Two Fingers, offering guidance and aid to the tarnished. But you, I am afraid, are maidenless. I can play the role of maiden, turning runes into strength to aid you in your search for the Elden Ring. You need only take me with you to the foot of the Erd Tree. Then it's settled. Summon me by grace to turn runes into strength. Ah, another matter. I bequeath to you this ring. Use it to traverse great distances. It will summon a spectral steed named Torrent. Torrent has chosen you. Treat him with respect. Shall I turn? Let my hand share them with me.
I don't think, yeah, we don't even have enough for one level. Alright, thank you, Melina. Yes, okay, so now we're going to want to go down here to our inventory. And this is where we equip our Spectral Steed. Okay, so I'm going to go get the, yeah, I'll go get what we're going to need. So up here, I'm going to grab just the golden seed, just so we have another flask. Because our first boss fight is actually up this way. And we are not in a position to do any damage to him right now. At least very effective damage. Dr. Melina.
This tiny golden aura is the grace of the Erd Tree. This light once shone in the eyes of your tarnished brethren. But now, it is all that guides you. Also, I hear, you can see them, can't you? The rays of grace that guide you through your burden. Upon the cliff, in Castle Stormvale, is a shard bearer, a demigod, who inherited a fragment of the shattered Elden Ring. If the rays of grace signal the castle, then the Elden Ring beckons you. As an ally by pact, I pray that you are fit to face the challenge presented by the ring.
I hope so too. Okay, let's hop up here. If I can stop hopping into the wall.
Everyone's been grafted. Everyone who came with me. They crossed this only to have their arms taken. Did you know? If you're grafted by the spider, you become a chrysalid. It's quite a lark when you think about it. You're all on your own, are you? And heading to Stormvale Castle? Enticed by the one in the white mask, I suppose. Oh, well, that makes us two peas in a pod. But I don't have your courage. It's scary, you know, having your arms cut off. Or I want to be like everyone else, but I'm nothing but a craven. Oh, I know. Can you take this little one along with you? The poor thing deserves someone braver than myself, and the spirits look rather fondly upon you. It'll be glad of your company, I think, the little one.
Alright.
It was a pleasure to see you. Oh, can you pass on and tell them I love them? I'm finally getting the hang of this whole pain.
So now, what we're going to want to do is we're going to actually want to come back here to the gate front. So if we go down that path, we will actually end up at Stormvale Castle, which is where we will have our first boss fight. But for now, what we need to do is we need to go to Caelid to get ourselves our first staff, so that we can do a lot more damage right off the bat.
Me? I'm for my purpose, given to me by my mother inside the Earth Tree, long ago, for the reason that I yet live, burned and bodiless. There is something for which I must apologize. I've acted the Finger Maiden, yet can offer no guidance. I am no maiden. My purpose was long ago lost.
Okay. Okay. Determination, nice. Okay, we are not strong enough for Knight's Cab right now. There is one we can trick later down the line to get some free runes, but we won't do that yet. Here's another really nice item. Let's rest real quick. And anytime we rest at a site of grace, it actually dociles any enemies nearby, which is really nice.
Spoken echoes linger here, words of Queen Marika, who vanished long ago. If you wish, very well. In Marika's own words, my lord, and thy warriors, with thine eyes dimmed, ye will be driven from the lands between. Ye will wage war in a land afar. Well, perhaps that might serve you in lieu of a maiden's guidance. Shall I let my hand share them with me?
Okay. Yeah, we still don't have enough for a level yet, which makes sense. This is what we came here specifically for, though. The Physic Tier Flask, so that we can do more stuff with spells. But first, let's travel here real quick. Unlock this. I think this actually takes us to Caelid, I believe. Yeah, it does. It takes us to the back of Caelid. Okay. And then this guy we can't really interact with much right now. We don't have what he's seeking, so... This is actually where we will try to trick one of the Knight's Cabs And I've never really fully done this strat before, but I really want to try it out and see what happens. Okay, so you can see him right there. What we're gonna do is we're gonna throw a kukri at the stump here, and what he ends up doing is he ends up accidentally messing up, and he falls essentially. If I can get this just right. Okay, I've only got 3 more to try this. Okay. Nope. I didn't do it right. Oh crap. Okay. Wahoo! We'll try this another time.
Forgive me. I've been testing you to determine if the Elden Ring would truly have you, if you had the mettle to endure this long and arduous path. It seems my worries were unfounded. Torrent had your measure from the very start, whereas I merely pretended. There is but one other thing I can do to offer you guidance. I can take you to the Round Table Hall, gathering place of tarnished champions, guided by grace. Very well, let my hand.
Alright, and then this is another place we can go which helps us upgrade our items, which is indeed very, very important. Okay, and this is where we can get faith incantations, which could be useful, or can be useful.
Unless you... I'm, well, the honor of one... By the way, she's my servant. Take your eyes off her for but a moment if you find her. Be sure to... She's a servant to my... She's been my companion. I've lost count of the number of times. Honestly.
I see you've noticed the chains. Nothing special. I'm a prisoner and these are my chains. I'm trapped by the hold. I'm dying, smithing. That's all there is to it. No, there's only too much into it. I've no grudge against you. My being a prisoner is no fault of yours. Besides, I don't mind smithing. Despite my differences, the weapons get stronger all the same. Besides, it helps me forget.
Okay. So this is where we can strengthen our stuff. We don't have everything we need for it right now. There is an enemy over here. I don't want to challenge her though. So what I'm gonna do is I'm pretty sure if I go to this back side here, she doesn't spawn in. She only spawns in if we go to the front door. Got some cookbooks. Got us a site of grace here. Okay. Trying to remember. There we go. Okay, so we got a marker there. Now what we need to do is we need to go down this way towards this way instead of going up. Oh, I forgot. Actually, real quick. While I'm thinking about it, we have to get one more item that I totally spaced for some reason. Which is very important.
May I have a word? A pleasure to meet thee, Tarnished. I am the witch Renna. I'd heard tell of a Tarnished hurtling about atop a spectral steed, and upon looking into the matter, the talk I surmise is of thee. Thou art possessed of the power, no, to call forth a spectral steed named Torrent. Ah, as I had hoped. I was entrusted this for thee by Torrent's former master. 'Tis a bell for calling forth spirits. Summon them with it. From ash and return to the Erdtree, the spirits will obey thine command but briefly. As they recall battles past, now it is thine, to do with as thou wishest. Forgive mine intrusion, Tarnished. I doubt we shall again meet. But all the same, learn well the lands between. How long will it be, I wonder, before the Tarnished tire of obeisance to the 2 fingers?
Okay, and that's another really important item we just got. I can't believe I forgot that. So that gives us the ability to summon the spirit jellyfish, and then the lone wolf ashes. The spell we find here, as well as the staff, are some of the biggest ones we can get. By far. Okay. Yep, in these buildings right here, actually. Ooh, there's a merchant right there, actually. Let's check him out real quick. Okay, this is where we get the... Okay. Guess I'll just buy a dart. Okay. I appreciate it, buddy. There it is. Okay, we got one thing. Now we need the spell for it. Nice. Perfume bottle. That's really, really good. There we go, rock sling. That's what we're looking for right there. There is a dragon we want to look out for, not aggro. I think he's right up here somewhere, I believe. Oh, there's a nice cab. That is not what we want right now. Nope. Okay. So, okay, we can get a stone sword key from you. Okay, nice. And a cracked pot as well. That's really good, actually. Okay. Nice. Okay, something's on us. And these are dragons. So, as you can tell. Okay. Let me take off this marker and this marker. And there you go. You can already see Caelid's pretty big. Okay. So this is the key part here. Okay, climb up fast, climb up fast, climb up fast. Okay. This is the easier of the two medallion stuff or key items we gotta grab. And there we go, there's the right side. Some rune farm. So this right here actually is the easiest rune farm that you can actually do. And all you gotta do, it's very tedious, but what you do is you run down here, and then there's a ball that spawns right there. You just run over here, and then you let it run off the cliff, and then you get up to, I think, 2k? Yeah, about 2k runes from it. So, I'm gonna do this a few times, and then I'll be back when I've gotten some levels. What I actually should check for is... I don't remember fully what the staff's requirements are. Okay, so we just need 18 intelligence to wield it. So we only need 2 more level. We only need 2 levels in intelligence, which is pretty easy. Okay, there we go. So now we just got ourselves a new staff. Okay, so this is that one flask. So this half of max HP, which is basically to heal again. And for now, that's good. Change that up. Let's. What am I doing? I want to allocate Okay. Want to do that. Okay. Okay, that'll be really good. So now we have what I leveled up alongside intelligence is dexterity, and that basically gives us more stamina, so that allows us to cast more amount of times before we need to recover. But over that way, you can kind of see it right there, that little castle over there, or little fort. That's where we're going to get our second key item. Summoning pool's open. And let's summon Sorcerer Rajier to help us. Just to kind of see damage-wise what we're going to be able to do here.
Foul tarnished. In search of the Elden Ring. Emboldened by the flame of ambition.
Okay. Oh, we're actually doing good damage. Okay. And this is why we went and got the staff, as you can see in the spell. We might actually beat him first try. Yeah, we'll definitely beat him first try. And there we go. Already defeated Margit. Alright, I think that's where I'm going to leave this episode off here. In the next episode, I think we'll definitely be fighting Godric the Grafted. So, yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you guys later. See ya!